We are the Hopes.
Yes, I'm Sky. I am the little yellow angel.
And I am Ver. I am the blue little demon flying in the corner with you. We are on our second part of the investigation. Maya has been Maya-napped.
Yeah, Maya's been Maya-napped.
So we need to see what's going on there.
We have to save her.
We have to save her. It's dire. The tension is high.
Yeah, we were coming in with a lot of chill energy, but actually Pearl's expression reminded me of how dire the situation was.
Yeah.
And, speaking of, Oliver, please take us away. Sweep us into the land. Oh, wait, I will. I'm Phoenix. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt on guard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So
what controller are you using?
So what should we do?
Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only... Oh, Pillbug Hug, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Wait. Did we do first for last month at all?
No.
Bro.
Been sleeping on it.
Okay.
Hey, Pillbug.
Well, that's cool.
Hope
You're still
doing
first. Well. There's still a firstness about you.
Yes.
There's only one way to prove Mr. Ungard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, then let's start looking.
All right. We look under the desk. Since there were no psych locks, then that means we can trust Mr. Ungard to be innocent.
I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then?
Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls.
Okay, what is it?
Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along?
Okay,
I mean, she and I don't have anything special going.
Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were. I've been mistaken all this time? No way!
Ah! Oh, she really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone.
Mr. Nick, stop it! Don't hide your true feelings from me!
Ow, she slapped me!
That's so funny. You hate this. You hate me, Pearls? And hi, Lyrstay, thanks for lurking.
What you hate? What you hate? Please say psych.
Should we go to the hotel lobby or the detention center?
The detention center?
The lawyer dude. So what did you find out?
Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating.
I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Oh, yeah. No, I hate that for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, based.
It's no good, and it's silly. I mean, it's an 8-year-old speculating this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's fine. 8-year-old don't understand that big lawyer man very gay. just doesn't understand that.
Has never met a gay man before.
Never has what? She says what?
You can do that?
Can you tell me about your activities last night?
After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my nickel samurai costume.
And you were alone the entire time?
My manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show?
I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright?
Mm-hmm. That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy.
Mr. Corda was already dead at that time?
Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway, from my manager.
I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own.
And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me. And then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. He searched me.
Oh, well, about you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida, what sort of...
That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wants to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail?
The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right?
Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill that guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Yeah, huh?
Yeah, he said that. Okay, and then... Okay. Well, we should leave. Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Bye. Or are we gonna see your favorite character?
My favorite character?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's your
what do you
favorite
think you're
character to
doing?
voice.
You can't come in without...
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed, is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way since I was a little girl. The class hamster I talked to was who calls me the King Reaper. Whenever you name the evil spell, sometimes when ain't. Well, actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Ha! Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear anything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants!
Oh! I'm getting shot by her.
Oh, God. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder, and only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dup again. I don't know what to say.
No comment.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? What controller am I using? I don't know. I'd watch your words. No one's trying to get away without saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word. Or when I was a young man, I was so beautiful, I had flowers around me. The best for these I flowers and Pearls, are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention? You youngins today? So I'm guessing this old bag heard everything from Lana.
Okay. Alright, here, one second. Let's change controllers, because I feel like this one's being weird.
This was so stinky.
It is being stinky. Here, let's go here real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright.
Oh. Wait. Wait.
I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Thank you. Thank you, Pillbug Hug. She doesn't like youngins or women. Oh, she's fun. Getting ready for what? The show, of course. And, well, the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. Sorry, I was kind of cracking myself up in my own mind.
That's a funny line.
I don't know anything about the murder. Ah, I see. But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night.
Okay.
The most important moment? You don't mean, oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really? Kids today. Please tell me, what did you see?
Cyclops. Oh my god. She won't even tell you.
Fucking
She's
four of
teasing
them.
you.
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't?
God.
Please don't stray onto another tangent. Please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
A present. Okay. Alright.
A present.
What do you want?
Oh, she wants some sort of nickel samurai thing.
Okay.
Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Just every time Pearl talks, Phoenix is like, Jesus Christ.
You're so... Ugh!
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess.
Gosh, me and our cat.
Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Cop fella, thief showed his face. What? Arrest him! Put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right? Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera! CAMERA! It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
Oh my goodness. So you lost your camera. That ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new.
Damn, okay.
Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon.
Okay.
Darn near filibustered my way into a deal. Made this itty bitty little scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. Gave me his talking to and was real mean about it, too. He done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear darling expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped up a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder.
So in the court record, he was like, it's a $1,600
Okay,
camera.
well, this is what it's worth.
Yeah.
Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here around until the time Mr. Engard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy?
Damn.
Wherever Lotta Hart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had.
And you would have learned that if you went to school.
A big scoop. I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen.
This pivot's going well.
Reckon course that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't there the entire time.
Okay. All right.
Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So, you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was. But that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here?
Oh, God. The dark secret she holds. Okay, only 2 clocks, though.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know?
Bah.
Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we?
Haha, yeah. Take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye roll smile.
Your eye roll. What a strange way to describe a smile.
My eye roll smile. I feel like that's very 2000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eye rule.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Maungard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? This is me, right? Cool.
Sorry that you're in the
It's fine.
character.
You're Mr. Engard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow.
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Engard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. All right. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving.
This is our first time in here?
I think so, yeah.
Damn.
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Engard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you. I hate to waste time with trifling details.
I guess that isn't relevant, huh?
If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No. I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh. Preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You've really held strong through everything.
Yeah. She does seem to be mentally tough as nails.
Damn. What did she have for dinner? Did she say she had steak? Is that a bone?
It looks like a bone.
Like a T-bone steak?
Looks like a T-bone steak.
That's so funny.
So, about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ungard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could show...
No, that's a typo. Chose you.
I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did you have to go and say something like that? It wasn't even grammatically correct.
Literally, that's what he's like. Okay.
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
No!
Oh. Thank you.
No!
No, thank you.
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ungard's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corrida, have one? No, he did not. He didn't. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner.
But
Dragging a little girl like this, like her, to places like this. Honestly.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Let's look around.
yeah, there's just kind of a sword laying out here.
There's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
Okay. There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is.
It's another steel
the-
samurai case that involves
it's the
a
meat
T-bone
industry.
steak. There's a lot of blood on it.
It's quite bloody looking. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two, I thought.
I'm sure they're Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks?
Real.
Laugh track.
Ha 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 ha.
What's the deal with Global Studios and T-bone steaks?
Ah.
I mean, they have a T-bone steak, and then someone gets murdered.
Man.
There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket-looking thing is called a hoppy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. I am actually willing to commit thievery today.
There is a katana in this room.
It's probably Mr. Ungard's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. It looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
We only wear the same clothes every day.
We have one costume that we wear throughout the entire case.
Is there really not as much to look at in here? Oh,
That's the bedroom over there.
yeah.
That's a bed.
Pearl?
Wow, they have really big beds here.
Yeah.
Well, she probably sleeps on like a cot.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
What do you want to show her? Nothing?
Nothing tra-la-la.
Nothing, tra la la.
I mean, do you know anything about this? I'd like to ask you about this. I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things like that are of no relevance to me.
The luminol
Whoa,
spray.
this is the first time I've been shut down this badly. Categorically untrue. Press
The
conference?
luminol spray would be great at this point.
You were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right.
But Mr. On Guard said he didn't know about it.
That's what he said?
Huh?
Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help and do what I was asked.
Oh, I see.
I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. She doesn't like trifling matters.
Oh, have a good night, Pillbug. Thanks for stopping
good night.
in.
Thank you for coming in.
Be well.
Hallway.
We're leaving.
Bear
Oh, I love them.
I love all these bears.
They're so fun.
I want to steal one.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Corda's room, Pearls.
Mr. Corrida?
The victim, which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you! So, what's happened? Wait, the kidnapper, has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? You hanging in there?
Bitches this cheek.
I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep it quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you.
Gumshoe Phoenix, Yowie?
No! Oh!
No!
Oh, no!
Maybe?
Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal.
Thanks.
Here you go, little missy.
Wow!
Oh, you were talking to Pearl.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
Yeah, that's great, Pearl.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
I'll take.
can't
Okay.
read.
Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, that's sad.
Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal.
Points at his dead body.
It should. Yeah, here's a picture.
Oh my god, it shows you a dead body photo?
Butter knifed. Classic butter knifed. There's a knife in his chest.
There's a.
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon.
It's not even that.
So he was buttered to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure that Mr. Engard's free place, pal. That's bad. That's real bad. Why was Mr. Engard arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
That's fine.
Evidence.
It looks like the victim, Juan Corda, put up a really big fight.
They just started talking one day in the British and then they never shut up. Wow. Thank you so much for
Thank
adding
you
that
very
quote,
much.
Pillbug.
Butter knife. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Look at all the bears!
Yeah, that's really all I can look at. I didn't really like see the signs of the struggle.
Look at the struggle, all the bears toppled over. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Ungard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his comma. But that's... Oh, but that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldgreg. Please. Anyone but her.
Hates her.
The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case, but not to mention there's some around here where the Vic was just a little off. It's a little off. Something that's a little off, as in, that's for you to figure out.
Oh, come
pal.
on. All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Neck.
Stomps around.
Yeah, stomping around this room, stomping, rolling her sleeves up and stomping.
We don't have it. Let's examine stuff.
Wow, there's a lot of bears.
Yeah, tag yourself. Alarm clock
Oh,
ones, collector was ones, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
I'm the upside down bear that is on the corner of the couch that is closest to us behind the text box. Its eyes are closed. Its ass is up in the air. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
I tag myself as that one.
Okay. I kind of like the one that's next to the trash can.
Ass up.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're both like
We're both like ass up.
Ass
Yeah.
up.
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl.
I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Nothing. I love that the game is aware of the trauma of
They were like,
the
that case
circus.
was bad, right?
That case was crazy. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do All-Stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida? It's so messy here!
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya.
What would he have said if he thought it was pearls?
I don't know. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty. It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I
They
guess.
should have rinsed them out and put them in the recycling.
They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet. Some ketchup and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
Maybe red was his favorite color?
Sure.
I like the rice cooker right here.
Wow, it's just kind of on the ground.
Yeah. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corrida fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? You're stupid, huh?
This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
You guess?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? The guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? That looks like blood to me, baby.
I hope. I mean, no, I don't know.
I don't know. That could be what?
it
Or
could be
tomato
tomato
juice.
It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
Why wouldn't it be blood? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken, and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? No sign it's been drank.
I do love this Freddy Fazbear over here.
You're right. What? I love that he's kind of puppy-like, but it is a bear.
Yeah,
Puppy Fazbear.
puppy fit. I mean, bears walk like this.
They do. Bear cubs are especially like that.
Yeah. It looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night.
This bottle. It's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Or only
Only a T-bone steak and tomato juice.
Oh, the stars, they are tortured.
So that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah! Mr. Nick, it's so soft!
Big beds must be a rarity for her.
She runs over.
Hops on it.
Oh.
Painting.
Is that it? That's here. Hi.
So about this wine glass. Ah, you noticed it, Pearl. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this wine glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe. No, actually. Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here? At the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running for the 1,000-meter dash.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Start
His
running.
tracking device.
Start running.
Well, what's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
Huh. I've heard this sound somewhere before.
Oh, God.
It's Miss Von Karma!
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal.
Ah! There she is. At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much to ask you to be nice to me for a change?
So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you.
Ow!
Hey, don't you dare run away, Mr. McScruffy Trenchcoat.
Ah!
I didn't think that detectives in this country could be this pitiful.
Ooh, ah!
Detective! Come over here for a second.
Oh, yeah! Wow, wow! Ow, 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 wow, wow, wow.
Dang. Killed him. He's dead. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
He was so scared. He just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours. Is that all this means to you?
What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Ow! Did she what did she throw at me now? What is this?
Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. Hey, if you ever need me, come down to Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Van Karma see you.
Okay.
So,
Now we have a what is the thing that we were given?
we get the wine glass, guitar case, picture of the crime photo.
Were we not given something just now?
No.
Oh, it's on the coffee table.
Oh.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph.
The paper's got Mr. Corrida's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters here?
This sloppy, unreadable writing? It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Me.
Girl, you are so right. You are so right. Hold on. She's got a point.
Hold on.
Wendy, I've heard that name somewhere before. Nice. So we
Okay.
can give this to Old Bag.
And then
And then she'll tell us shit.
I love that. I love knowing that.
She'll tell us things.
She'll tell us all sorts of things. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you?
Ah, Mr. Powers! Have you been here the entire time?
Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave.
Oh. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show?
Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time, there are 3 samurai brothers: Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in Neo Tokyo.
New old Tokyo.
Neo Old Tokyo.
I see.
Excuse me.
Well, wait. A love what?
A love why? This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
Isn't there all? It's a love why?
Yeah, they're not trying to get each other, they're brothers.
They're all trying to get her.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl.
Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader.
Ichigo clan. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3.
Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
Oh my god, Pearl, no! I can't believe she's really considering
She's
it.
not considering it, she's dedicated.
She's doing
dude.
it. She's like, I'm over it.
converted.
So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like?
It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. This looks like 10 times more awesome than here. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a big pop star anyway.
What?
He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing! With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja with a bright red guitar?
And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3.
Oh no! Oh, that's too bad for him.
Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like.
They're really appealing to the girlies.
Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch?
Oh, I can't believe she's really considering it.
Oh. Oh, that's so sad. When you
so
learn
cute.
about your new fandom, but like the star died.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I should, Wait, Will, do you know this chick? Sorry, she's a woman. Do you know her?
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit.
Oh!
Just a little.
Oh my god, Will! Whoa. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman.
Okay.
What do you know about Ms. Andrews?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know.
I don't know what that means.
There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor.
If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know.
He's such a gossip boy.
He is.
He's so happy. He looks like a lion that just found his next meal.
No, what are you gonna fucking...
Tell me.
What are you gonna say?
Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
So you are interested in it. I figured you would be.
Yeah.
I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too.
Oh, really? You too, huh?
Yeah, so take a look at this.
Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jamming Midnight Rendezvous.
To the mysterious yet beautiful manager, to the stars, Miss A. You see now, don't you?
What?
You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. Which means, if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials A.
Adrian Andrews.
Yes, exactly. This is big news.
But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client?
It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why she's smiling.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure.
Ew.
What?
Bro?
Hello?
Alright, we're out of here.
What do you mean by that?
I don't want to talk about it. I want to get to the bottom of what we're talking about here, Miss Oldbag.
That's her name.
If that's your name, which it is.
What you witnessed?
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
Then please, tell us what you know.
Oh, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns' expense. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want.
She doesn't want to be a good person.
She wants this.
She wants a signature.
That's one's autographed!
Yes, it is.
And And it even says to my dearest Wendy on it. And that's me, right? Right?
Yeah.
My name's Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please, give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about it exchange?
Oh.
Wow. She must really want this autograph.
My offer isn't good enough for you. Fine,
Right.
Mr. Wright.
Oh my God.
You win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest one.
Dude, she toppled.
Dang.
No willpower.
Well, that's awesome. Autograph given.
So what happened?
I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding.
Oh
It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more.
no! Gift certificate?
I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
But Mr. On Guard hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan, and I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. On Guard ever do to her to deserve this?
She just holds grudges. She's the kind of gal that holds a grudge and is
What
like,
if-
I'm right.
What did Mr. On Guard do to you to make you so...
You don't know.
Oh my God.
That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Neck,
What is it?
what's a scandal?
Oh,
I'll tell you about it when we get home, okay? Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Mr. Neck, what do vials and a wild temptress?
so many conversations that we'll have to have later. How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? Oh, that guy. He shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager? But why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
Fan behavior, for sure.
And do you have proof of that Mr. On Guard did what you say he did? Yeah, she's got like a Twitter account with like his face as her icon.
For sure. And like bad photos of him from like across the room
Yeah.
and from her guard station.
Yeah.
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Ugh, of course, a tabloid.
Next week. Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it?
Twitter. She got it from Twitter.
Okay.
It's not true. But you know who might actually have information is Lotta.
Okay. I'll go there.
Mr. Power's just looking you down with his. All right, tell us your secrets. Big scoop.
Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
I told you, didn't I, for my scoop?
What I want to know about are the details of this scoop.
That's not something I could tell you. I mean, there's my bread and butter.
All right then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person?
Oh, and Adrian Andrews! Take that.
This woman...
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager.
Uh,
The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jamming Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
Pissed off.
you're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup.
Backup.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta have that. What's it? New sauce?
You mean news source?
Oh my god, I thought she was trying to say nuance.
That's it. You gotta show me something that shows that
New
Plum Guy has
sauce?
something with Adrian Andrews.
Well, we have that.
This.
Yeah, from Gossip Land.
Yeah, I mean, that works for her.
Yeah, that's
what she works
peer
for.
reviewed.
This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid, Jamming Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA.
Her pout. Her.
Mr. Horida didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Ungard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. That matches the blind bag. You saw this article and thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corrida's door last night.
What?
Damn. Matches the. It's not blind bag. It's blind. Something.
Oh, really? Oh.
It might be blind bag. Maybe
You were looking into Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop about catching them in a secret meeting.
But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid
Yeah.
magazines. It's no longer breaking news.
Yeah.
What you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? I ain't no proof for nothing. People are gonna wanna see real proof. They're gonna wanna see. Well, I shan't say. Well, at least I do. That's what I was doing, getting photos.
Oh.
I'm gonna whip up the Raiders' interest with some gossip and a little misleading.
Oh, okay.
Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, Lotta, nice journalistic integrity you got there.
Real.
I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know?
Oh, you just need photos for your spicy
What?
article.
The paper I wrote it on my note to myself. It's gone.
Your note to yourself?
I was inside the case of my $1,600 camera and they just run off together.
Oh no.
I came here about my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? Never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me.
You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Okay.
But we have her camera in our whatever bag.
Yep.
Our evidence, whatever. Hi, Leo.
Hey, Leo.
Down, 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 down. Oh!
Police station.
Welcome back, Blue Badger.
Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hi, so you came, pal.
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
Oh.
What do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect, well, things look perfect this time around, but the evidence and the testimony are airtight.
But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So, what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
Well, I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's 2 big pieces.
2.
And both of them are in this photo.
Oh no, being held hostage at work. Good luck.
The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest.
I just realized how big that button is.
It is a big ass button.
That's huge.
That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. On Guard.
Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special things.
And the second one is?
The knife in his chest, pal! The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints. Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask what on it is. Obvious. They're mannequins!
Butter knifed.
Butter knifed. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony?
It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag.
I thought so.
What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, Pearl?
Well,
And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blame to anyone.
her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down. Trust me.
Her blab knob.
Her blab knob.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. and God come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way.
Yeah.
I love everything about her butter knife.
Butter knifed. We're pretty interested.
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves.
The scandal with Mr. Corrida? But why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Oh my
She
God.
committed unaliving.
Sewer slide.
Sewer slides!
Her name was Celeste Impax. And she was Juan Corrida's manager.
I thought Juan Corrida didn't have a manager.
The victim's manager?
But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor?
A woman who was both Mr. Corrida's manager and Miss Andrews' lover mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case?
Do you want to know more about her, Pearl?
Yeah, do you got a talkie talk or there we go?
She was the victim's manager, and she was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death.
Her name was Times New Roman Papyrus.
Ah!
I'm getting sick of dealing with this one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Van Kara!
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you?
Well, I'm an ally.
I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean...
I do. Scruffy, you have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
That's...
Well, wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this much pay, I'll stop.
Quiet! If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who?
That voice. Edgeworth!
It's been a long time, right?
Ah!
This person? This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I gonna do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. You... How dare you show your face without a shred of shame upon it? You soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like an ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. And say the name of this country.
Go ahead and tell us which country
What country
this is.
are we in? You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all, is what I meant to say.
Yeah. You really got there.
I pronounced under like it was a word I have never...
You just seem to be getting so much under the weight of it all.
Under.
The weight of it all.
That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never! Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'll see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson in the meaning of total victory. Still the same wild mare she always was.
Phoenix just jaw agape looking at him like, you sick freak.
Literally,
You
Phoenix has just
let
been
me
like
think
staring.
you had died. You let me think. You let me believe in any capacity.
Yeah. So as a refresher, Phoenix thought this man was dead.
He at least was like, this person put out a note that he had died.
Yeah. But he's back. He's here.
And what do you have to say for yourself? I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Derek?
I never wanted to see you again.
I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year.
Are you gonna run tomorrow's trial?
You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So, no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth.
The truth.
In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information.
Just what is going on inside his head?
A lot of things may have happened. However, Manfred Von Karma was still my mentor, and a perfect win record is proof of a Von Karma.
1 year ago. You could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you'd lost your perfect win record? To think, your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd have been better for everyone if you had never came back from the dead, Edgeworth.
Ah! Mean to him. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason?
A cute boy! Well, with Francisca, she almost always says,
I will defeat you this time, the
instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives.
To save your client, you say?
Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors, are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth.
It looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn.
A lot I have yet to learn, me.
Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. Okay. Do you know anything? A gifted prosecutor. He suddenly disappeared a year ago. That was his whole profile. Does he know anything about the girlie? We're looking into leads, but we can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. There's no reason for us to waste our energy investigating this person.
Picture of himself. Why don't you just tell it to me straight and say I don't have any info?
This woman is another key to solving this case.
Do you really think so?
She was Adrian Andrews' mentor for a long time ago. Sorry. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impax died.
But her death was ruled as suicide, right?
Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. We've yet to have solved.
A riddle?
Her sewer slide note. It went missing. No one could find it.
A sewer slide note that just vanished, huh?
Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. Not that it was a murder.
The suicide note. But how do you know Miss Impax had even written a suicide note?
There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high.
Oh. But who would hide such a thing?
The police think it was Juan Corrida himself.
The victim? Ah!
Okay.
He was the
one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note.
Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note, but why?
As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway.
Part 1?
Part 1.
Okay.
I don't like to look through reports.
Good job there.
I like suicide reports even less.
Gross, he says. Icky.
Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts, like that one. That has 2.
2 parts?
What you just handed me is the first part of that report. Here's the second part.
The second part of the report isn't about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name, it's Adrian Andrews!
Miss Andrews, what did she do?
She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself, no.
You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she really like. That's what she's really like on the inside.
Ms. Andrews, dependent. Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Their portrayal of Adrian is so bizarre.
This is so weird.
What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature?
Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax.
And?
And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing? Because she had apparently lost her will to live.
Lost her will, but why would she?
Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Impax, was gone forever. That's why.
Why would that?
Is that what they call following someone to the grave?
Oh, hello, Nessie.
After her attempted sewer slide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. Sayori moment for real, Leo.
Yeah.
She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live.
Whoa.
Okay.
And that's the nature of her dependency on others?
Okay. When Celeste Impax suddenly committed, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself.
Then that means her super confident attitude.
It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
How terrible. How terrible.
I don't think it was super offensive, Leo. Don't worry too much. But I also agree with the statements that
you gotta be sensitive about these things.
yeah, it's they're really putting it out there in
Yeah.
a shock value kind of way.
Yeah.
And I agree with you on nobody looks like they want to do anything. Depression's a tricky guy.
So true.
Okay, who are we talking to now?
I'm going to the hotel room.
Hotel lobby. Hotel...
No, not that one.
Oh, sorry, I confused you. Casting a spell on you about going to the
Yeah.
hotel lobby.
We gotta go to this room. Because we gotta find Adrian.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Francisca von Karma.
Yo?
Miss Von Karma?
What are you doing here?
Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so
You've got some nerve following me around.
following you.
That's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl.
Beep, 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 beep.
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move.
So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now.
Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews?
Yes?
Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood?
All right.
Her magic conch shell card.
What were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews? She seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's thinking about something. Did she have Cyclops?
Oh. I asked to become Mr. Unguard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Ungard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told.
He's always saying, my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
She's like, whatever.
Do you have any ideas as to why Mr. Corrida was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas?
She has a few ideas, but she doesn't want to tell you
talk
them.
about it. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a Cyclops, Mr. Nick?
Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately.
We must be reaching the apex of this plot. The climax.
Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Unguard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida. You were not that close? That's right. I've never been that good at being intimate with another person.
Oh.
You're not good at being intimate with another person?
Somehow, I highly doubt that.
You're gonna like show her the picture of Celeste and Pax? Or you're gonna show her the report and be like, what about this?
I think I'll just show, like, no, but you liked her.
Okay.
Right?
Alright, yeah.
No. Oh, that didn't work. And especially just like feeble-minded individuals. That's why I don't think I could ever be intimate with you.
What?
So I guess she's saying I'm both depressing and stupid.
Okay.
But I'm certain you were very close with the victim. Say that all you like, but you don't have any proof.
Oh. So the magazine clipping instead, because
Okay.
it had the initials on it.
Got it. You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Crooks.
Note to self, stay on our good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close with Mr. Corrida? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Corrida for this person's sake?
For Celeste.
Celeste Impax, your mentor? How do you know about Celeste?
Oh.
Miss Impax. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corrida so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Is there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved.
Yeah.
I mean, you tried to... No?
Oh.
Get a
The
hold
other
of
one.
yourself.
The other report.
Oh my god. This one?
Yeah.
Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like, maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corrida. Juan? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Corrida.
Dang.
I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you.
Oh, and now we do her other report?
Oh, is that... Oh, shit. No!
Oh
No,
my
no,
god,
no.
you left.
I didn't mean to. I don't have to do all that again, right?
I don't know. But I bet not.
Alright. Speedrun.
Oh my god, you do have to do it again!
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I've heard enough.
No. God. Oh my god. No! I'm gonna pass out.
You're gonna die.
Okay.
What are you...
I'm sorry. Okay.
You're getting flustered.
I'm getting flustered. Okay. And then for this person's sake, her...
Hi, Foxbomb.
Hello? Okay. You weren't resolved because...
No, if the
It's the first
other one the other one first.
That one.
Yes.
Hi.
Yep, okay. Alright. Nothing to do with me, didn't know. I don't think that's who you really are.
She looks like a secretary because she kind of is secretary-esque. And now the other one.
This one?
Yes.
Miss
All right.
Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Oh, goodbye. Good night.
Good luck.
Good luck. Went through with what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying on only yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that's all just a lie. A facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. That's... You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop!
Man, thanks for the fucking armchair psychology.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. Like, as if depending on another person is like an illness.
Yeah.
I died a death of my own when Celeste died, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report, the one that said the police suspected Mr. Corrida of holding Miss Impacts' note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was... Why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Corrida dead. Me? Miss Impacts was everything to you, and then she died, and you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder?
Bum bum bum. You butter knifed him, didn't you?
Did you butter knife him?
Oh jeez.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a full heal. That's
Yeah, because we
wild.
lost so much.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity.
Hey.
I'm physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly.
I think you're doing a good job.
I never wanted anyone to find out the truth.
Miss Andrews.
This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right
No.
now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note, and that someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning.
What's on fire?
But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me. That's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Please.
Miss Andrews?
If people found out about my
Oh,
weakness,
girl, it's okay.
I would sooner choose to die than live. All right, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Jeez. Miss Andrews. I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Relatable. Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
I don't know.
And I've been stimming with it. What is it? It looks like a seashell? That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
I love seashells.
I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly? Sounds like it would be a rare coincidence. Well, it must be
Occurrence.
off. I leave Mr. Engard in your capable hands. Ugh.
Okay.
Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all, and she's been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh no! I'm okay, really. I'm fine. I really am.
You don't look fine to me.
Huge bags under her eyes.
Yeah.
Yawning.
Yeah.
Just like me. Wants to eat. Take a nap on the couch in this lawyer office.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Ah! Mr. Nick the Transceiver!
Hello? Wright & Co. law offices.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering the phone.
Maya! Where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
Phil!
Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished.
What?
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait! Maya! Let me hear her!
Very well.
Ask Maya! Maya, is that you? Sis,
Ask my sis? Maya! Damn it, cut me off!
Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis, what does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. Ah!
Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one.
Sorry. Ah!
Ah!
Oh,
Wow.
whoa, Mia.
I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her.
Okay.
Okay.
How's Maya?
She's safe. For now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems.
I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her.
Yeah, honestly.
The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard while I was with her.
When you were with her.
Mystery. Ugh, I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go.
She's starving.
I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't gonna kill me. I'm not gonna die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
So right now, Mia is like talking with Nick about all this.
I think this is what... I don't know. This is before she called on... I don't know.
I think this is after.
After? Okay.
There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. What's this? It feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty.
This seems like someone's like Stardew Valerie?
Stardew Valerie.
Stardew Valerie? Stardew
Someone
Valley
dropped a
basement.
Totally.
Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it.
Oh.
Interesting.
Interesting.
It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Drat, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then
cardboard.
click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Ah, that's it, the shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. All right, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper.
Click.
I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried.
Oh!
Hello? Is she escaping?
Oh, day ends with a cliffhanger.
All right.
Oh man.
Thank you so much for coming today. That was so fun. I love Ace Attorney.
That was so fun. It was fun to come back to Ace Attorney. It's been a minute.
Yeah, and we saw Edgeworth.
We saw Edgeworth! So the stream can end.
Yeah.
Which...
That's what we promised.
That's what we promised. So thanks everybody for popping by. We'll see you on Wednesday for Night in the Woods. I hope you all have a good night and thanks for joining us.
Have a good night. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.